America running out of diesel fuel. Shalom. First and foremost, giving all praises, honor, glory, respect, and blessings to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rachakwadash. Salutations to the Lord's elect on the four corners of the earth, pushing this truth and sincerity while patiently waiting for Yahweh Shai's return. And double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, which have taught us everything we know through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai.
Shit's going on the East Coast.
I've been stuck on this overpass since yesterday. Fucking Gloves over there out of fuel. Pilot over here out of fuel. All these trucks here waiting. Nobody can get fuel. This guy's out of fuel. These guys are lucky they got some fuel. Luckily I got a hold of a farmhand down here that's gonna sell me 50-gallon bread just so I can get the truck back and park the mother. Everywhere I went, these two major truck stops are fucking mom and pops down there. Everywhere you call, slap empty. So I'm lucky. I don't run the but they don't have any diesel. It's all fluid. They don't even have engine oil in here. It's gonna get a lot worse. Y'all better be prepared.
Alright, you heard him. He said it's going to get a lot worse. You better be prepared. Okay? Now, I believe this is systematically being done by the U.S. government, by the Illuminati, through the so-called elites, the head of the Illuminati, to stir up chaos and confusion. And the reason why I say that is because, well, if we come over here to the book of Revelation, right? Let's just get it real quick. Revelation chapter 12, verse 12. Okay, Revelation chapter 12, verse 12, it says, "Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. For the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he have but a short time." So the devil has come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he have but a short time. Okay, so, and the devil is not talking about the spiritual demon Satan. The devil is talking about an actual nation of people on this planet. And that's the so-called elites trickling down to the rest of their nation of people. Okay? But the devil is mainly talking about the so-called elites and those who have control over these different governments around the world. Okay? They're the ones telling these governments what to do and how to do things, and you know, and this is really to put the squeeze and the pressure on you people. You know, these so-called elites, they're literally moving forward with their NWO, and they know they have but a short time to do it. So what are they doing? They're systematically causing problems around the globe. Food shortage, rising prices on gas and oil, and now we're hearing about diesel shortage. Okay, so all these things are systematically being done because the devil knows he has but a short time. These so-called elites and these different Edomites, which are a part of the Illuminati, they know they have but a short time. Isaiah chapter 47, verse 1. "Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon." Who is Babylon? Babylon is America, according to the Holy Scriptures. The dust is what? Confusion. Okay? You can hear the frustration and the confusion in this guy's voice. You know, he don't know what's going on. But those who are in the know, we know what's going on, okay? It says, come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground, there is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans. For thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. So you're not going to be called tender and delicate anymore. Okay? You're not going to be called tender and delicate anymore. Like in the late 1800s going into the early 1900s, when gas was dirt cheap, when you were plentiful in gas and oil, when food was dirt cheap, when food was so plentiful. So hell, what was that, around the late 1800s? There was so much food. Yeah, y'all was even handing out free turkeys because y'all had so many of them. You know, not only was the food cheap, but rather, if you people believe it or not, but during the late 1800s going into the early 1900s, y'all stores, you used, whenever y'all went grocery shopping, you know, if the clerk or the person working there, if he was in a good mood, guess what? He would give you a free chicken or a free turkey. It would be pre-wrapped up, you know, or you know, it would probably be more than likely pre-wrapped up. But you know, they would hand you free turkeys, free chickens, free hot dogs, free sausages, you know, because America was so plentiful in food. But now look, you know, now looking so fortunate. Why? Because this country shall no more be called tender and delicate. Okay, and something that's tender and delicate is something that is comfortable. So this place shall no longer be called comfortable. This is no longer a place of comfort. You know, everybody's on the edge of their seats, you know, wondering, well, what's going to be the next catastrophe to hit this country. And when you think about it, it all comes down to this: the judgment of the Lord. Zephaniah chapter 3 verse 5. The just Lord is in the midst thereof. He will not do iniquity. Every morning doth he bring his judgment to light. And we're hearing about the Lord's judgment being brought to light. Okay? We're hearing about the Lord's judgment being brought to light. You know, 2 gas stations out of diesel fuel. That, okay? And ultimately, excuse me, ultimately, that is judgment coming from the Heavenly Father through the left hand side, because the Heavenly Father controls the left hand side. And that's what you people don't seem to understand. You Christians out there, you like to say that the Heavenly Father is all love, you know, he can never do any harm, he loves everybody. But wait a minute, the Lord also brings evil. Okay, he creates dark and creates evil. Okay, shall there not be evil in the city and the Lord have not done it? Okay, so the Lord is the one that creates evil. And guess what? The Heavenly Father, Yahweh, through his son Yahushua, they are responsible for you truckers not being able to get diesel. Okay, the Heavenly Father done that to you guys on the left hand side. Which the left hand side is who? Okay, the wicked, the so-called elites, trickling down to the rest of their nation of people. But with that, I'm going to say Shalom is on to the next one.